Hello my dear friends, I am Binoy. Welcome to my YouTube channel Binoy's Thought. Ashoka Buildcon Limited, construction and engineering company, which was one of the cheapest stock among the sectors. So this is the right time to invest in Ashoka Buildcon Limited. Everything is fine when we compare the fundamentals of the company. The only one thing that is negative for the company is bad debts. That is only one reason the stock price comes down from 312 range to 170 range 1 month before. So every quarter result is excellent result, but they have a debt equity ratio more than 2. That is the main problem Ashoka Buildcon is facing. But at the same time, they are decreasing their debt to equity from 2021 to 2025 very, very decently. From 9.95 debt to equity ratio, they reduced their debt to 2.42 on 2024. But still, the debt equity ratio when compared to other companies from the same sector is very high. That's the only reason the stock price comes down from 312 range to as of now rate. But after the March quarter result, I feel this is the super time to enter into Ashoka Buildcon. In my members only video, I give recommendation Ashoka Buildcon for sync based trade when the share was traded at 170 rupees. From that level, it's already given 40% return. So from this range, now the share price was 202 rupees 71 paisa. There may be some consolidations and may it correct to 200 levels. But we have to watch the coming result too. This is June quarter result also they can able to reduce the debt. I think this is the best time to enter. What I attracted most in the March quarter result is that in March quarter they had given an excellent result. When compared to year-on-year basis, super result was declared by the company, March quarter result. And at the same time, they had bring down the debt below 1. When now the debt equity ratio is below 1, now it is only 0.98%. That is very noticeable thing in case of Ashoka Buildcon. So if in next result, June quarter result, they can even comes down, can make the debt below 0.9, maybe above 0.5, 0.6, it is better for the company. So it may be the right time to enter into Ashoka Buildcon. So I request everyone to enter into Ashoka Buildcon for long-term purposes only after closely watching the result of June quarter. Even if there is a slight decrease in the net profit, it is not a matter. Whether they can decrease the debt is the main thing to be noticed. Even now, it is now is in a good condition because even now they decrease the debt to below 1. Okay, now it's only 0.98. In 2021, it is 9.95. They brings down the debt equity to 2.42 in 2024. Now they have a debt equity below 1. It's a very good point. And all other factors very cheap now. And compared to peer ratio, it is only 3.52. It is only actually 10% of the industrial P. But still the stock was not traded above 300 rupees. But only this is the concern. So now everyone is everything is okay for the Ashoka Buildcon, and next result also, if the same thing happen, net profit also increase at the same time they can able to decrease the debt, definitely we can enter into Ashoka Buildcon. So I already told Ashoka Buildcon is a construction engineering company. They are into EPC businesses, PPP businesses, railway projects, electrifications projects, city gas distributions, power projects. So every projects, excellent projects they have. Apart from that, they have a production sales for ready mix concrete, RMC. That is also a good business for them. And the management is very confident about the future businesses, future growth. And one important thing to be noticed about Ashoka Buildcon is that when compared to these companies, so many companies will get orders, but that orders must be executed properly. That is the main thing in case of this engineering and construction company. And in case of Ashoka Buildcon, they have a huge order and they are expecting more orders to come into their kitty, and they are executing their orders very, very promptly. That is the main thing to be identified in case of Ashoka Buildcon. Let's just come to the fundamentals of the Ashoka Buildcon. Present price is 212. The year high is 319. and year low is 115 as this recently came down. Face value of 5, PE ratio 3.52 against industrial PE 32.4, book value 100, and EPS of 60.35, EPS growth of 215% a year-on-year basis. Revenue growth from 2021, it had a revenue of 4,900 crore. It is increased to 10,036 crore after 4 years. Net profit only 256 crore on 2021. Now it is 1,733 crores. EPS of 9.84 increased to 60.35. So everything is attractive, and high Petroski score of 7 is also an attractive for Ashoka Buildcon. And having small share capital 140, it had a reserve of 3,774 crores. So what is in front behind for Ashoka Buildcon? Definitely the positive of the Ashoka Buildcon is debt reduction itself. Second, the strong executional power, and third, the asset monetization plans they are planning. Definitely, they brings out the debt last quarter is by selling their assets. It's not a bad thing, because they are trying to bring down the debt. Whatever it may be, they don't try to cheat the shareholders. They don't even pledge even a single share of the holding. They are still having 54.48% stake in the company. They don't pledge any single share. Instead of that, they sell the asset and reduce the debt. So they can, there's a chance for, there's more room for these companies to expand further. Return of equity of 43.26, return on capital employed of 44 is more attractive is the company now. And the capital expenditure plan of India, of our government, is very bright towards infrastructure and construction company. So based on that capital expenditure, definitely this type of company will get more orders in future. Promoters are holding 54.48%. FIRs are holding 7.48%. DAs are holding 15% in the company. A huge portion was held by DAs and FIRs. They are interested in the company. But on one side, public still holding 20%. That's a concern. So the operators will try their maximum to bring down the stake of public. That is the only issue. The public shareholding is a little bit higher. So if it comes down, the operators can successfully make the retailers panic and sell the stock. That time the stock will fly from this level. So present price of 212 seems Ashoka Buildcon is cheap from this level. For a long term purpose we can buy Ashoka Buildcon, but only enter into Ashoka Buildcon after considering the June quarter result. Okay. So as usual, I am not a SEBI registered analyst, and this is not a buying recommendations. You can study your own before taking a position in a company. If you have any advisor, you can ask them to whether to invest in Ashoka Buildcon or not. If anyone is new to my channel, please subscribe my channel. Please pass my videos to your friends and relatives, like it, and comment on my videos always. Thank you very much.